Hello, I'm Ramin Sananaga, and today I'm gonna discuss question set 16, and this will be a series from question set 16 to question set 20 because those 5 question sets are based on the same scenario. So let's get into it. The marks of the term examinations of the Kaluvilla Junior College are still recorded in books. Because of this, the principal has to spend a lot of time when he needs to check the marks of the students. Therefore, the principal has decided to include the term marks of all students studying in his school in a computer system. The software was developed by a software development company called AISoft. The software should be able to store all the student term scores and student assessment scores. The principal has decided to develop this software to include the marks of students in grade 11 as the first stage of this software. You work as a senior software engineer at this company. You and your team are tasked with creating the database here and the SQL query used to provide the following statements. So I'm a senior software engineer at AISoft, and me and my team are given a task to create a database for a software that is to record the exam marks of students of the Kaluvilla Junior College. And let's get started. First, we have to create a database named exam marks db to score students marks. Use the ER diagram to create this database, and I'm gonna use MySQL Workbench for this, and let's get started. So here I have the application loaded up, and let's go ahead and create the database by using the ER diagram. So to do that, go to File, New Model, and rename the MyDB as exam marks db. And there you go, we have created the database, and let's go ahead and create the tables. So in the second question, it says that we have to create a table named student to store students data. Create the table according to the instructions below. So here are the instructions given, and let's go ahead and create it. So the table name is student. On to the first column, we have the index number. Which is a varchar and also has a primary key. So the length of it is 10 characters. Next up we have the first name, which is a varchar that consists of 45 characters. And next we have last name, which also consists of 45 characters. And then we got gender and contact number. Both contact number and gender has 10 characters. And there you go, we have created the student table. And let's go to the third question. The school has 2 grade 11 classes. Create a table called class to store the details of those classes. So here are the details given to create the class table, and let's go ahead and create it. Name of the table is class, First we have the class ID, which is an integer. So class ID has a primary key and also has auto increment. And next we have class name, which is a varchar that consists of 45 characters. So there you go, we have created the class table. And on to the fourth question. Create a table called subject to store the subjects taught in the school. Create the table according to the instructions below. And let's go ahead and create it. So in the instruction says the table name is subject. Onto the first column we have the subject ID, which is an integer. Like in the class table, it also has a primary key and has auto increment. And then you got subject name, which is a varchar that consists of 45 characters. And there you go, we have created the subject table as well. And on to the fifth and last question of the question set 16. Create a table with the term exam term to store the term test in the school. Create the table according to the instructions below. So let's go ahead and create it. So the table name is exam term. On to the first column we have term ID. So likewise in the previous two tables, it is an integer and also has a primary key and auto increment. Next we have term name, which is a varchar that consists of 45 characters. And lastly we got exam date, and the data type of it is date. And there you go, we have created the 4 tables of the database, and that concludes the video. So I may have forgotten to forward engineer the database, but don't worry, this is how you do it. All you have to do is go to database and forward engineer. So I have the hostname, port, username and the password correct here. So all I have to do is click on next. After forward engineering, you can see the database and the tables of it in the schemas menu. And that's it for the video of answering the question set 16. And let's continue the series with answering the question set 17 in the next video. Thank you for watching.